If the little pop-up toolbar keeps appearing every time you select text, this quick tutorial will show you exactly how to turn it off. Whether you find it distracting or just want a cleaner editing experience, disabling the mini toolbar is simple and only takes a few seconds. Before we jump in, if this video helps you out, please hit that like button and subscribe for more quick software tips just like this one. It really helps the channel and I appreciate it a lot. Alright, let's get into it. To disable the mini toolbar on selection, start by opening the application where you're seeing this feature. Once you're in the program, look at the top left corner and click on File. From the File menu, choose Options. This will open the settings window where you can change several general preferences. Inside the Options window, click on General. This is where a lot of the interface and editing behavior settings are stored. Now scroll through the general settings until you find the option labeled Show Mini Toolbar on selection. This is the setting that controls whether the small toolbar appears when you highlight text or select an item. To turn it off, simply uncheck the box next to Show Mini Toolbar on selection. Once that box is unchecked, the program will no longer show the mini toolbar every time you make a selection. This can make the interface feel cleaner and reduce distractions while you work. After that, click OK to save your changes. That's important because if you close the window without confirming, the setting may not be applied. Once you click OK, the change should take effect right away. Now go back and test it by selecting text or clicking on an item again. You should notice that the mini toolbar no longer pops up. If you still see it, just repeat the steps and make sure the option was fully unchecked before saving, and that's it. You've now disabled the mini toolbar on selection in just a few easy steps. This is a great little adjustment if you want a more focused workflow and fewer interface pop-ups while editing. If this tutorial saved you some time, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more helpful how-to videos. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.